Welcome to our video on the path to Troy. We begin with a recap. With the Greek fleet paralyzed at Aulis, a dark oracle demanded a royal sacrifice. Iphigenia was brought here under the guise of marriage, a tragic prelude to the war ahead. Queen Clytemnestra and her daughter Iphigenia traveled to Aulis. They were full of joy, expecting a glorious marriage to the great warrior Achilles, remaining completely unaware of the dark fate awaiting them. Upon arriving at the camp, the illusion shattered. The mother and daughter realized with shock that the stone altar was not for wedding vows, but for a brutal execution. Driven by maternal instinct, Clytemnestra fought fiercely to save her child. Her agonized cries and deep hatred for Agamemnon planted the seeds of a tragedy that would echo long after the war. Achilles, furious at being used as a pawn in this scheme, stepped forward to defend the girl. However, even this legendary warrior found himself powerless against the overwhelming fanaticism of the army. In a profound moment, Iphigenia chose to step toward her fate. She offered her life for the glory of Greece, choosing a noble sacrifice over being forced to the altar. Other traditions offer a different ending. Some say that at the final moment, Artemis intervened, spiriting the girl away and leaving a stag on the altar in her place. While Homer's epic remained silent on these details, the playwrights of Athens transformed this moment into a cornerstone of Greek tragedy, exploring the many ways the story could unfold. In versions where she survived, Iphigenia was taken to the shores of the Black Sea. There, she lived in exile as a priestess, setting the stage for a future reunion with her brother, Orestes. Clytemnestra's grief hardened into a venomous grudge. This resentment became the inevitable catalyst for the violence that would await the victors of Troy upon their return home. With the price of blood paid, the stagnant air finally broke. The wind began to blow, allowing the fleet to finally set sail as a terrible war was unleashed. Agamemnon had secured power and the loyalty of his army, but at a crushing personal cost. His isolation reflects the heavy burden of leadership. The largest maritime expedition in history had begun. Thousands of ships filled the Aegean Sea, marking the true start of a decade of slaughter. Even a God-sanctioned armada was not infallible. Greek navigators misjudged their course, landing in Mysia and dragging King Telephus into an unnecessary and bloody conflict. This error left Telephus wounded. In a strange turn of events, it was revealed that only the spear of Achilles, which caused his injury, could also heal it. The voyage ends as the first ship strikes the Trojan shore. A prophecy held that the first Greek to land would be the first to die. The brave Protesilaus fell immediately, becoming the war's inaugural victim before the gates of Troy. The siege officially begins. The vast Greek army establishes its camp beneath the shadow of Troy's formidable stone walls. Two civilizations are now locked in an intense, claustrophobic struggle that will continue for 10 grueling years. The myth of the Golden Apple, the flight of lovers, and the tragic sacrifices at Aulis have all culminated here. The stage is set for one of the most devastating epics in the ancient world. Our first season has explored the divine fate and human flaws that ignited this war. From the judgment of Paris to the blood spilled at Aulis, the prelude is finished. The long night of combat now begins. As we look ahead, the war enters its final year. The next chapter focuses on the intense heat of battle and the explosive wrath of Achilles, a force that will shake the foundations of Olympus.